Hey friends, it's Coach Roger. Welcome. You live younger, longer health coach. Hope you're doing well. I'm getting ready to do it today. I'm going to have some closing remarks about March and Make a Difference Month. The title of today's message is Don't Just Age, Thrive. Let me repeat that. Don't just age, thrive. I'm almost 81 years old. I'm still living independently, staying active, and enjoying life. We've got grandkids scattered all over the country. We aren't traveling as easy as we used to, but we're still traveling and uh, just enjoying life, and that's part of it. And this didn't happen by accident. The accident happened that led me to becoming a health, you live younger, longer health coach, but it happened by design. Last week, we talked about thriving after 55. Today, I'm going to show you how to do it. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's just an expansion of the lean pillars of health. And if you remember that, the lean pillars of health are lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition. It's just a simple way to build your life so you can live younger, longer, and maximize your health span. First of all, you have to embrace change. This is part of attitude. Your body will change. Life will change. Thriving means adapting, not resisting. And that is so true. A lot of people my age, they haven't even opened their computer up yet, or don't have one, or say they aren't going to get on a smartphone, or not do any of this social media stuff. But that's all part of change. That's part of those paradigm shifts that come with life. All this fuss over gasoline and everything else, I've seen it 4 different times in my lifetime now. And guess what? It'll go back down, and the government will settle down, and everybody will be happy again. Yeah, the gas lines in 70. It was something else. But you have to be able to change. Secondly, stay active. Oh, here we come back to that E word, exercise. Okay? Movement is non-negotiable. Movement is non-negotiable. If you sit down, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wither and die. Walk, lift at the gym, lift weights, clean house, move daily. You really want to work out? Take a look around your house. Spring cleaning, clean it. If you're paying somebody for it, quit paying them, and you do it. It's amazing how much exercise you get. A friend of mine did some commercial cleaning, and he asked me one day. He said, "Roger, can you count this as exercise?" And I said, "I don't think so." And then we were frustrated with the cleaning lady we had. Yes, we did. And I started cleaning house. And I probably do a lot better than she does. But there's days when I get on my hands and knees. We have some nice big baseboard, and you got to clean the top of it because it gets dusty and stuff. I do it with a brush on my hands and knees. That's the kind of stuff you do. And you do a ladder, you clean off your fans and all that. It's, physical work is not to be ashamed of. And if it's going to help you move, then do it. And of course, we come to N, or nutrition, healthy eating. What's the secret? Eat real food, mostly plants, and support your body with it. Again, I didn't quite complete the secret diet. Eat real food, not too much, mostly plant-based. And remember, if we're talking about your IRAH, every meal is a deposit into it. Now, I love ham biscuits. I love egg biscuits. We have a company here in the Carolinas called Bojangles, and they make really good biscuits. And I can't tell you how often I have to talk myself, don't get the biscuit. Don't go get that biscuit. But probably once a month, maybe twice a month, I will get a biscuit when I'm out driving. But again, the whole idea of living lean is not, what is it? Not depriving yourself of anything. When you put good food in your body, you will know it, and your body will know it, and you will want to continue to do that. And when you overindulge in stuff that isn't real food, your body will tell you about it, and you'll say, okay, I'm going to slow that down. So it's a balancing act. And one of my friends that I coached, he just kept saying, you go back to that old 80-20 rule. In sales is 80%. 80% of the sales are made by 20% of the people. And that's the idea. Just eat pure and clean and exercise and everything 80% of the time, then maybe make it up to 90. But you got to have some fun in life too. I understand that. Oh, and the fourth one is mindfulness and mental well-being attitude. It's part of lifestyle and attitude really combined. And when you do live this way, you're going to reduce your stress, you're going to stay in the present, and you're going to protect your peace. And if you remember, go back to my story of the heart attack. Well, the nurses told me that exercise saved my life because I did exercise regularly at the time. But I've got some Fat Roger pictures I can share with you that will show you how exercise was probably good, but the rest of it wasn't quite so good. But my attitude, I've reinvented myself 7 times in my lifetime. Yes, 7 times due to outside pressure. First one, we had a 2-week-old baby, and I was the 10% cutback from General Motors overseas. But we pulled it together and went on. What else are you going to do? I see so many people, they get laid off, they freak out. Well, that's just part of life. So mindfulness, if you get the magic, take a deep breath. Hold it to the count of 4 or 5. And exhale. Do that 3 times when you really get stressed out. If somebody pisses you off in traffic, yeah, try it. Instead of cussing them out and flipping them off. There may be something, he or she may be having a heck of a lot worse day than you. Then coming up to number 5, social connections. Okay, let's go back to the blue zones. Let me show you that picture again. The blue zones, the 6 areas in the world where the longevity is significantly greater than the rest of the world. And that's because of their lifestyle and their living lean. But the one thing that really stood out to me was their social connections, their community. It really makes a difference. If you don't have community, figure out how to do it. How to surround yourself with good, positive people. People that think like you do. People that want to get better. People that want to live longer. People that aren't concerned about, keeping up with the Joneses, etc. It really makes a difference. And if I'm fortunate enough that over my last 50 years here in this town to have 3 really, really rock solid good friends. I have a lot of other friends, a lot of acquaintances. We got big quantity on Facebook and LinkedIn and so forth. But when you count the friends, if you got 3 or 4 or 2, you've done something in life. And then a positive, number 6. Here we go back to attitude. Positive mindset. If you're a person of faith, you know how that should comfort you. That comforts you. That's not say should, comforts you. I wasn't very strong in my faith for a long time. I didn't grow up in the church, but I since have learned, and I do walk with Jesus. And I pray you do. or whatever religion you want to be connected with. But I do believe Christianity is the one that serves us best. According to the good book, you know what that is. So your attitude shapes your future. You can decline or you can decide to thrive. So let's go just review these 6 things real quick. Embrace change. Stay active, exercise. Healthy eating, it's nutrition. Mindfulness and mental well-being, that's lifestyle and attitude. Social connections, that's community. Stay plugged in. And then number 6 is positive mental attitude. I didn't learn this from a book. I learned it from life. From a heart attack in 63 to thriving at 81. This works. So if you're serious about thriving, comment. Thriving starts today. And tell me, which one of these 6 are you going to focus on first? Don't forget, subscribe, like, and share. I'll be back next Tuesday with more information about living younger, longer. So remember, as Hippocrates said in the 4th century BC, let food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food. Thanks for listening. God bless. See you next week. Don't forget, let me know which one of those 6 you're going to focus on first. Thanks. See you next week.